Hi guys, it's Tuesday and I wanted to bring a scrapbook layout to you. And this one is a layout about Matthew's birthday. So it's another little boy birthday party layout. And I just grabbed some of this crate paper. I'm sorry, is it crate paper? Yes, crate paper random collection paper that I had cut another craft file out of as the backing, and then I grabbed a sheet of red cardstock from a basic gray collection that was called Sweet Threads. So I just used my scraps to back this cut file. This cut file is from Cut to You, and it is simply called Dump Truck. And if you've watched my other videos with the little boy layouts, this is my pseudo sister's son, so I guess my pseudo nephew. We're a very blended family. So anyway, he loves dump trucks and construction vehicles and anything that is dinosaurs, and so I've made several layouts for his mother and my ex-stepmother so they can fight over them and enjoy them as they may. But it gave me an opportunity to go outside of my comfort zone and do something that's little boy. And since I've had a little grandbaby that's a girl, I've got more interest in doing youthful layouts as opposed to constantly doing selfies, and my girls are much older and that sort of thing. So I had fun. I definitely had fun with this. It kind of looks like the dump truck is hauling the photos, and I think that turned out really cute. So I'm going to dig through my embellishments here and start to figure out exactly where I want to place them. I find when I use a cut file that is large like this, it takes a lot of the embellishment thought process out, because I've got this huge background piece of an embellishment and I can just build my little clusters around it. So here lately I've really been enjoying cut files. I've been getting them from Cut to You and from Confessions of a Paper Addict and Paige Evans. I did her 25 Days of Christmas, and at the first few that I saw from her I just fell in love with, so I went ahead and got the entire 25 Days of Christmas, and you'll see more and more of those being used in new videos that I'll bring you, because I've done some layouts with them and I just love how intricate they are. But I do enjoy the simple Cut to You and Confessions of a Paper Addict. Confessions of a Paper Addict is kind of in between, I guess. But Cut to You is more simplistic, so I like a little bit of everything. You know me, if you don't know me, I like to try a little bit of everything. I like all different types of styles. Sometimes I'm in the mood for very linear and clean layouts, and other times I'm really into messy watercolor backgrounds and mixed media. So I run the gamut on getting to explore my creativity, and it really is therapy for me. So in fact, I have been creating t-shirts. If you followed me back in November, it was my birthday, and Bab got me a heat press, and so I did open an Etsy shop for some t-shirts. It is at the end of this video if you want to check it out. It is simply called Truelaine, and it is because I do everything Instagram, and whenever I can I use Truelaine. And so it's just some simple fun t-shirts. I thought it would be fun to explore that world, and I've really been enjoying that as well. And so what I did here, as far as building out the clusters, I dug into some of my older stash, and I really have been using products that are more boy colors. So it allowed me to use up some things that I would not have otherwise probably got to use. Plus, I don't do a lot of popsicles and ice creams and decadent like cakes and things like that. And I've noticed that this party has allowed me to use up this little ice cream cone and popsicles and, just some more youthful items and candies and things like that that I would not have probably used or probably would have thrown out. But the benefit of kids and their parties and youthfulness is getting to indulge, right? So, so I dug into some of the Dear Lizzie. I can't even remember the name of it. I'm trying to remember. And I think that's where that large ice cream cone came from. I want to say the Good Vibes Only was from One Canoe 2, and that collection was called Saturday Afternoon, and that's also where the little banners came from, just to the upper left. And so now I'm digging through this Vicki Boutin collection, and I'm going to pull some labels and some tags, and I got to use them in this lovely orange color. That little one up at the top says Celebrate, and I added this little watercolor label at the bottom left in order to let her go ahead and add the date or any journaling that she wanted to do. I know I don't really journal on the front, but that doesn't mean she wouldn't like to journal on the front, so I gave her that option there. And I'm just going to continue to pull several things from that Vicki Boutin collection that work very well on this page. I know another item I used, that hexagon that is a 3 because he turned 3 years old. I believe that is from Dear Lizzie as well. So the snow cone, or snow, I keep calling it snow cone, ice cream cone, and the number 3 are both from Dear Lizzie, but it's a really old collection, so I can't quote or name what it is. So Love This is also from that Vicki Boutin. That's just a little label up at the top. And I'm also going to find another label that says Important, and I'm going to put that right above that watercolor tag. I used a couple of hearts, so that black heart, and I believe I find a green heart that is from that collection. And also this little tag that says Love, and that color matches perfectly. It's the perfect shade of red. So I enjoyed getting to use so much of this. I'm going to trim that little label off there and just add it. And so just a little update on the wedding. Alan and I and my ex-stepmom, her husband, and my youngest daughter, London, all went to the bridal shop today and found my dress. So we have about 135 days to go until the wedding, and I needed bridesmaid dresses and wedding dresses or dress and I found the dress, so I'm super excited. What's funny is they were having a sale and I found it online thumbing through. They sent me a notice from some email thing I signed up for, and I said, well, you know what, I don't have anything going on this weekend, we're getting close, I'd love to just check this off my list. And London was available. My oldest daughter was not available, but Christy was available, and I said, Bab, I would really prefer you go with me and just make sure it's something that you're going to like as well. And I know that's not traditional, but that's just the way we roll. We're kind of people that like to know like what each other is going to do beforehand so that there's no surprises. We don't really want surprises. So it worked out perfectly, and the dress is gorgeous, and I'll share it with you once we get married. I do want to kind of keep it a secret until that time, but I actually found London's bridesmaid dress as well, and it fit her very well. And then on Monday, I will take True to go find her bridesmaid dress, and I kind of switched up my colors a little bit. Not a lot, just the bridesmaid dresses, and thank goodness my ex-stepmom, Christy, was with me because she had some very good suggestions that I would not have thought to do. And, you know, with age comes wisdom sort of thing. She was just fantastic with suggestions. And she's known me since I was 6. So she knows my style, and she knows what's going to make me happy. She knows scrapbooking is very important, and she knows I'm going to want the best photography and balance of colors and things. So I did go with a more of a wine color for my bridesmaids. I was going to go with like a petal pink, but no, she made my other color is charcoal, like a dark charcoal for Alan and for Dawn and Matthew. This little boy is going to be my ring bearer. And so my cake has a lot of soft blushy petals. My florals are blushy petals, and so she made perfect sense with the wine color suggestion. Anyway, I've kind of rambled on, but I did end up using just some little American craft thickers from Dear Lizzie that are called Happy Life to make the word birthday. And I did finish up with some splatters from Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold. And I think that pretty much sums it up. I appreciate you watching. And like I said, if you want more information on how to find me, that will be at the end of this video. And I'll talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.